everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. In this video, I would like to go over the celestial alignments this week with you guys because we are approaching tomorrow is 911. At the same time, is equal to November 11th. So 911 is equal to 11th. And the Friday the 13th and all those sun, moon, Venus and Mercury alignments in the skies right now. Okay, let's get started. Last Wednesday, November 4th, when I was working on my video and I saved a couple of images and look at it. 2 images saved tomorrow at 12:29 a.m. That's impossible, you know. So I guess that is a warning. So I would like to sound the alarm is 911 warning, and then look at the other 2 is 906 and then 902. 902 of course another 911. 96 is infinity time number. 96 spiral out. So I believe this is a I don't know if it's a final warning, but it looks like it. So now let's revisit the 4 horsemen approximate dates, and we are in Libra, Black Horseman. If you guys remember, I've mentioned that once we leave Virgo, the underworld will take over the earth. At the same time, Virgo and Libra representing revealing the truth. Libra is a balance, which means the intensification of revealing the truth and unveil the hidden agenda, October 31st to November 24th. And since we are on the second week of November, we are actually right at the cross of Libra, representing Jesus Christ cross. Judgment, balance is the options. People would like to follow the right path or the left path. So this is the final decisions that they can make if they follow God, the right path, the narrow path, or if they follow Satan, the left path. The road is broad and beautiful, but it will lead you to hell. So the last star alignment with Virgo, it was on November 5th, which is last Thursday. However, the constellation boundaries extends to November 11th. The sun will actually leave Virgo boundary tomorrow and the 12th, 11th and the 12th. Today the moon is on top of Virgo, the head of Virgo, and Venus is in the middle of Virgo, and Mercury is at the knees of Virgo. The sun is at the cross of Libra. We've been anticipating the second 9/11, so it could be tomorrow or the 13th, this Friday, 13th of Friday. And then, okay, so tomorrow the moon will be in Virgo's heart area. The sun will be exactly at the intersection of the cross. The vertical line meets the horizontal line. At the same time, it's leaving Virgo boundary, then Libra, exactly on the 13th, Black Friday. The sun will have the first star alignment in Corona Borealis. The 12th moon will be conjunct with Venus in Virgo around the hip area, and then the sun will be exactly in the midpoint of the cross of the Libra, no longer within the Virgo boundary. So which means the underworld will take over 100% of the earth by the 12th. The 13th moon and Mercury conjunction at the left knee of Virgo. Okay, you can see November 13th, the Black Friday, this Friday. Crescent moon and above that is Venus, which is the Islamic symbol. And so I think all the alignments on the 13th is extremely malefic. It could be the day the rapture happened and the tribulation starts. On top of that, tomorrow, 9/11, Sun will enter into Serpent's constellation. Please stay vigilant and be always ready. Things will change rapidly starting tomorrow. The U.S. Secretary of State Pompeo delivered remarks today at the press conference earlier in Washington, D.C. to launch the Ronald Reagan Institute Center for Freedom and Democracy. I'm not sure if you guys all know that, but I'm sure some of you already know. Since the COVID-19 pandemic and the announcement of state of emergency on March 13th in the U.S., the President of the United States no longer be in charge. Schumer has taken over the emergency operations, and the person in charge is Mike Pompeo. On the other hand, he is also the head of the military. Right now, he is in charge both military and emergency operations. Okay, so my theory is everything will happen at the same time. Number one is Trump and Vice President will be assassinated. Then Pompeo will take over. Then he will reinstate the state of emergency and declare martial laws because of the second wave of COVID and asteroid incoming, earthquake, tsunami. At the same time, the recount of the votes confirmed that Trump is the winner of the next president. In this situation, the second 9/11 will happen probably this week on the 13th. Instead of Pelosi takeover, Pompeo will be takeover. Because of the tumultuous state nationwide order out of chaos, Satan will come to the front scene and announce he is the savior. The end of December 28th, which is when the sun on top of Sagittarius as a crown on top of a white horseman. So it's from December 27 to December 29, and that is just my theory. Now right here, if you remember my Back to the Future video, High Watch Days, one is coming Thursday the 12th, the other one is the 16th next week for the time reset. Go back to, I think it will be 2013, 7 years, and then the time loop could be 10 time loops. For the first half of the tribulation, then the Great Tribulation is the last cycle. After the 10th loop of the first half, then the whole world will go into the Great Tribulation and the end. However, when we look at the constellation alignments earlier and High Watch Day for the time reset, could be also on the 13th, since 13 is the master time number and November 13 is 1113, so that's a 311 reference. And also November is 9, the 9th month, so 913. You can see it as 9/3, so it's like 3 9s, 999. At the same time, 9 hours is 3 o'clock.